Namaskar. Namaskar. Welcome everybody. It's 9:44 a.m. on a Friday and I'm here. And I want to break my rhythm. Isn't it true that for each one of us we find scenarios where we catch ourselves in a rut? So at the end of this week, it's been quite an interesting week for us at Avid Miner. I found myself getting into a rut. I'm getting into a rut, actually experiencing. And I begin work at 10 a.m. And at 8:30 today, I said, I will break this rut. I'll change my rhythm because I'm too much in the rut. मतलब exactly ऐसे ही हम काम करते हैं. I work each day like this. I have the timing fixed in this. All right. I have got events. I've got meetings all fixed the way it is. And I got to break my rut. I got to break my rhythm. But work has to be done. Now, I want to share with you the methods I use to change my rhythm. Okay, this is something which we use as actors. हम लोग actors की तरह इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं कि especially when you are acting and आप film कर रहे हैं या television कर रहे हैं या आप theater कर रहे हैं and suddenly you get caught in a dialogue. You're making the same mistake again and again on that same dialogue. You know what we do? We do this and we change the rhythm. जिस pace में हम dialogue बोल रहे थे, in the pace in which we were speaking, we alter the pace. And something happens. What happens is that our mind is not dulled after this is gone. You surprise your mind, so your mind is awake. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm getting my mind awake because I got 2 amazing days ahead before this weekend. And that's true for each one of us here, right? We want to do something amazing in this week. And 2 more days. Wow. So therefore, to begin with, I said that I'm going to change the pace at which I'm working. Not that I'm working too slow always. And not that I've worked fast always. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some in-between. I'm going to make some in-between changes. For example, I said 10 o'clock I'm going to begin work. All right. So I got ready before that. I put on a different kind of shirt today. I said I want to change the rhythm of how I'm looking also, how I'm feeling also. All right. And just to let you know, I'm simultaneously doing this live. I'm going live on Instagram. Instagram में भी कुछ लोग, quite a few people who are watching, and here on some. So essentially what I'm doing, I'm clear that a lot of people in the world get into a rut. Very simple ways we will shift out of it. So one thing is change the rhythm. Anything that you're doing at a particular pace, change it. उसको change करें आप. All right, don't do that same thing. Yeah, normally I do this. I changed my breakfast today. Okay, I'm going to have something else after that. All right, I have put some things in order. I'm going to actually change the order today in how I'm going to accomplish it. All right, I'm very clear that certain things that I thought yesterday I won't do today, I will do today. All right, some certain things I'll move. Now, listen. You know what it is doing to my mind? It is increasing the danger part of it. Suddenly, I'm getting out of my comfort zone, even with this day. A rut is when we start, the mind keeps saying, Arey, yaar, you are going to do the same thing today. All right, I'm not going to do the same thing today. And that's what I'm inviting you, dear friend. We will not do the same thing today. In fact, we will do a similar thing that we were doing, but we will do it in a completely different way. Now, that is exciting for me. I'm getting such a lot of comments here on LinkedIn, Facebook. I think fantastic. So yes, I love it. Yes, Soma. Thank you so much. Amit, बहुत shukriya aapka. Fantastic, Irshad. So that is the idea. The idea is that if I have been doing a thing in a particular way, change that, whatever that thing is. All right. Point number 2. I want you to also do some new things, not just do the old things in a different way. Like today, I shared with my wife that I have a regular habit that I call up a certain set of friends each day. Okay, that's what I do. Today, I just changed it this morning. Okay, I started calling up a new set of friends. Or if I've been speaking to the husband, I started talking to the wife today. They're all friends. But I said that call will go to a different person today. All right. So I am also going to be reaching out to some other people that I have not gotten in touch for a bit. All right. So I am going to. So essentially, I'm going to break my pattern. I'll share with you an interesting thing. If you see that different rhythms, right? A key thing that defines a role is how that person speaks. And how that person speaks is determined by the breath that person takes. And when does that person take a pause in the sentence? Look at yourself, look at people around. They speak with a different voice pattern. Different people speak with a different voice pattern. And that voice pattern is determined by their breath. And that some of them are kind of speaking a little fast, and some of them are speaking in a particular way. And some people take some different pauses. So essentially, what I am asking you and me to do today, it may look a little foolish, but I promise you it works. Change your pattern. Maybe even change the pattern of your talk. I am going to try this today. And this will be interesting. Remember, if it seems foolish to you, it may work. I've seen a lot of foolish things work, my friend, including the fact that I'm here speaking to you about this. Be okay with it. Let it go out in the world. All right. So one of the things that we do in our workshops at Avid Miner is allow people to express. It's all right. Already I'm feeling better from the time I started this, because I have already started doing this morning something differently. And I'm stating that in front of the world. Yes, I was experiencing being in a rut. I'm right now experiencing that I can step out of the rut. I can look at things differently because there are a lot of creative calls that I need to take today with the entire team. We're going to do it differently today. Some offerings that I have, some meetings that I have, I'm going to do it differently today. I'm going to alter some things today. And I'll be inviting everyone, including you, dear friend. कुछ रिदम बदलते हैं आज, कुछ बदलते हैं, कुछ चिट्ठी हैं, कुछ बातें अलग करते हैं. Let's break our rhythm. And I would love to listen to your thoughts. How, when you're thinking differently, when you're asking different questions, the regular questions that you ask your teammates or to your people in your life, ask slightly different questions. You will discover something interesting. I plan to ask different questions to myself and to others today. So it's right here, available right here to us to break our rhythm. And you know why we would need to break a rhythm? Because we want to make this day also interesting. It is not that the entire week is gone. No, I've got 2 amazing days in this before my, so to say, work week gets over. And I am going to make it exciting. Not just that I have to complete work. No. All right. So it's 9:52 and I'm getting set for work, dear friends. But I'm excited that I could manage something in between that. So the final thing here is, remember, in between work, in between things, there are times. Do something in between. You'll find some very interesting places in between. Just before my work, I have just slid this in between my meetings, in between my conversations, in between my whatever that I do, in between, I'm going to slide in some interesting things. So here's the invite. Let's create this day as an interesting one, a creative one. It begins with us, my friend. It begins with you and me. Let's make this a creatively different day. Let's surprise ourselves. And I would love to hear your thoughts. In the coming days, do share with me right here how that different was. Write into me at reachus@ashishvidyarthi.com, or just come down to my website and avidminer.com and let me know what you thought, or right here. Let me know how it is. And best wishes, my friend. It's 9:53. Let's get set for an amazing day at work, full of energy, full of passion, full of creativity. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. मेरा नाम है आशीष विद्यार्थी, and thank you for breaking your rhythm and being here today. Appreciate it. Have a scintillating one, dear friends. Thank you so much. I'm excited. Looking forward to hearing from you. Zindabad. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप सबका. Thank you. Thank you, dear friend. Have an extraordinary day.